Greetings everyone and welcome back to Kenshi and to the outpost of Dustwall, where it looks like we've actually got a dust bandit in here. A dust boss, no less. Okay, if someone could please take care of them. Actually, I'm not entirely certain that I want Aavak and Solwind to use these crossbows unless I give them the order to do so. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I feel that these are amazing weapons, and certainly if we were leaving out on an expedition and I was going to leave a token force back at base and I wanted them to take care of things here, then yes, that is absolutely the way that we would want it to run. We want these to be automated. But for the time being, I think we're good. It is day 49, it is 3 in the morning, and I believe we took out this beak-thing off camera just after the last episode, unfortunately. It happened just before I wrapped things up. Could you head inside? Hobbs, could you also be... In fact, could all my miners be inside without their jobs turned on? There you go. All of you get indoors. And we're just going to close this up for now. There we go. Everything is closing. What is Solwind doing right now? Solwind is currently engineering. Yes, we have a new turret going up, which I'm actually pretty pleased for. Now, Big Al will probably be looking around for corpses. I think we're going to turn that off for now as well. I want to do a few less automated things. I'm a little bit concerned that you'll destroy something that I want to keep. Now, for the most part, the sorts of bandits that we're seeing, someone's being eaten, don't have weapons or armor that is particularly useful for us, but we can always get a little bit of extra metal out of that if we were to smelt down the weapons and, in fact, armors that we don't want. But in addition to that, there will be bolts, and currently we don't make bolts, so I would very much like that to be gone. Can I be super sneaky and just fit this in here? Is there a... Oh, there was a place. There we go. There's definitely a place where we can have this under the stairs. That's fantastic. Make it so. Please and thank you. Oh, also, I probably should put in a light as well so that you're taking care of that. We'll go with another ceiling fan. I'll pop it right about there, though. Right there. Should do nicely and should illuminate everything. There we go. Crack on. That's fine. You don't have building materials, but you'll get them. Don't worry. As for the miners, go ahead and resume your jobs such that they are right now. We've got a bunch of lights that we should be able to get up and running thanks to all of the electronics that are being made, which I'm extremely happy about. And this will be done very soon. Now, that is going to be super important for us because we have bandit demands. Some dust bandits are on their way. Oh, actually, speak of the devil, and they shall indeed appear. So, oi, chumps. Oh, that's not very nice. Another dust boss, a war leader. Now, in here, where was that dust bandit who got taken down? Do you have any... This is also a dust boss. Okay. Actually, that one's got a bounty. Now, I am sorely tempted to set up a little area where we can get a bit more... where we can actually keep a couple of people. Where we would put that, though, I'm not yet certain. But I guess for the time being, we could just throw down a couple of basic cages. Where would that be? That would probably be interior. Prisoner cage. Can we put them outside, though? We can actually put them outside. Put them up on the wall. No, we could pop them outside here so they could watch their friends come and try and save them, but ultimately fail. There is something attractive about that option, but I feel that it makes us bad people for choosing it. So we're just instead going to pop these down outside, where we can keep a close eye on our captives. I think that'll be a good idea. There we go, that'll do. There we are. 4 prisoner cages. It's going to cost us a fair old bit of iron plates. We're not going to get those done anytime soon. Alright then, so we've got a couple of folk outside wanting to get inside. What kind of weapons? Have any of these got... we've got a couple of bandit bowmen. Alright, well... How long is this dust bandit out for? It's unconscious for 76. Alright, probably we'll enter a recovery coma after that. So that'll give us a little bit of time to get these things set up. Okay, well, we're not going to accommodate their demands, whatever their demands might be. I'm going to want you on the gun there. Aavak on this gun here. Do we have this ready? Alas, not yet. Alright, so we're just going to engage. This is going to be the beginning of this episode. Now, the last episode was a very big base-heavy episode, as I mentioned. So in this one, we're likely going to... those guys should be easy pickings. Get them! Yeah, we're not coming out to help you. But now that they've actually aggressed us, Aavak and Solwind should go and man the turrets immediately. There we go. Don't let them get away. We're not going anywhere. My lord. But we will probably be going out on a bit of a wander this time round. Get your asses out here. Really? Are they different people? Oh, they are. These are hungry bandits. You're going to have to wait your turn, okay? Just calm yourself. It'll be fine. These guys will go down stupid fast. And they actually got a reasonable amount of metal in their weapons. We're just unlikely to go to the effort of looting them all the time. Come out and talk to your friendly neighborhood bandits. No. No, I don't think that's a thing that's going to transpire, I'm afraid. Go ahead, let's just take this one last fella down. There we go, well done. Aavak, could I get you on this for a moment? There you go. And then, furthermore, we're going to respond to this whole friendly neighborhood bandit malarkey by shooting at your... we're going to go for your archers, I think. There we are. Good shot. Once that one's down, hopefully we can go for the next one. We just want to be friends. Nah. Not buying it, I'm afraid. Solwind, could you go for the other one? We're going to take out the archers first and foremost. Then we'll work on the others. Does anyone here have any arrows? This mini does not. Manu probably does. Oh my lord, look at all that meat. In your pocket there. You just got distracted from cooking. Come out and talk or I'll get upset. Have you not noticed that we're actually killing your friend? I mean, you know, I, at times, can be a bit tunnel visioned, especially when I'm playing games, but that is a level of callous disregard for the safety of your comrades that I cannot support. Frankly, killing them right now is mercy. We're removing you from this cruel world where your friends don't give a care for your safety. The door will hold for a while. You are eventually just going to bleed out. You've already gone down. Solwind, if you're already taking care of that... Actually, Aavak, you can choose a new target. Solwind, you can continue trying to snipe the sniper over here, who will eventually just, once again, bleed out on their own. Good old mounted turrets. Fantastic work. There we are. Now, I do want to grab those bolts. Those are particularly valuable assets for me. Let's go ahead and take you down. The bandit demands against Dustwall have been defeated. Marvellous. Right, I want to take off the turret guard jobs from Aavak and Solwind for now. There we go. And we'll happily open this gate. Now, once that's done, Aavak, could you get out here and loot these individuals? We want their bolts. Nothing else, really. Just their bolts. I guess we could take the junk bow as well, if we can pick it up. This one too. Let's head on over. There we go. I can't pick that up. That's a bit of a pain. Is there any way we... No, we definitely can. That one wouldn't be a bad one, but that's fine. And I think they may already be trying to take my loot. And it is my loot, you understand. Not yours. There we go, that'll do. Right, okay. Heading back in then. You can go ahead and clean up this mess for me, actually. That'll be quite useful. Right, what Aavak is going to do is going to hand out some bolts to a few people. So, Big Al, you deserve some. Let's pass some over to Big Al. 2 for you, sure. Matt could also do with a few. 1 2. And those are all the bolts that we're going to be passing out. Miss Minnie, sure, you can have this. There you are. And can we stow that? We can't. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep that in your backpack for now then. But that's all we need to do for the time being. I'm going to let people rebuild things. The bone dog can eat whatever the bone dog wants to eat. That's fine. And everyone else can get back to their jobs as usual. Now we'll have a couple of these going together. Big Al will, I believe, drop people outside. Yeah, they're throwing the intruders out, which is quite good. Actually, I would like the animals to be a little bit higher. But other than that, that should be good. The only person, I mean, it was the Dust Bandit with the bounty, which is a bit of a pain, but I'm just going to let the slavers take care of all of this, frankly. Ah, you're just leaving their boots behind. Oh, I guess that makes sense, because you got to put shackles on them, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, that does make sense, actually. Now then, we've got a couple of things going on in here. First and foremost, we've got a decent amount of cactus. Secondly, we've got not very much wheat straw. How are we doing for food? We're not really doing for food, unfortunately. We're still working through all of this dried meat. I think that given everything, we could happily make more cactus into chew sticks, if that's something that we want to go for. Alternatively, we could get another cactus farm. And that is definitely something to be said about that, but wheat farm seems to be the one that we're going to want. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop that down. I'm going to start that construction right now. Let's go for a large wheat farm. Extra large. It'll take them time to put this together, but that's fine. And we'll just squeeze her in there as close as we can, if we can. I think that's about right there. And eventually we're going to want a large hemp farm as well. Can we, in some capacity, squeeze this in at all? Over here. Is there anywhere we can position this? Yeah, we sort of can. That'll do. We're going to want the textiles that we'll get from that. Let's confirm those. They'll be built eventually. They'll take a little while, but it's fine. Okay, but as I was saying, in this episode, I would like to go out and do a bit of exploring. There are many places that we haven't really been. There's the Hive village over there that I wouldn't mind going and checking out. There's loads of Hive villages along here, and I would like to check out the Hive villages, actually. We can also drop by Stack and see if there are a couple more people that we would like to make the acquaintance of. Have a couple of the bandits woken up? Yeah, that's fine. We'll very quickly put them down again. The main thing here is that it's getting us a fair chunk of training, and I'm all for that right now. Okay, I think it's time for us to go out on a bit of a wander. It has been a while. In your absence, I have done a little bit of extra work around the base, and we'll quickly cover what that is before we head out. It's the 51st day. It's 9 a.m. It's a little bit later in the morning than I would like, but oh well. We're slowly putting together this extra large wheat farm. We haven't got very much more to go. We've got enough plants over there that I'm fairly certain we're going to get enough to finish off the entire farm by the end of this harvest. And then what I'm likely going to do is allow both of them to go through a full harvest cycle before we upgrade this one. You'll notice that I have built 2 cook stoves and dismantled the old one. This one is purely for making dried meat. This one is purely for making chew sticks. We eventually did relent and started using our cactuses. As a result, we have got a decent amount of food there, but it's going to be a little while before we get more, unfortunately. That was quite a lot of harvest worth of cactus, you understand. The hemp farm over here needs a lot more hemp before it starts producing, and that may be something that we'll try and gather while we're out. I don't imagine that we're really going to come back with hemp, but you never know. We could take Oxford, I guess. But no, I think I'd rather go out for a bit more of an adventure, a bit more of a scouting trip than a trade trip. We're still slowly building the research bench here. We've got another battery, because I was finding that at night time we were using just a little bit more power than we were producing. So this should give us enough of a buffer to last all the way through the night. Now, to our group. We are likely going to leave the entire town on lockdown while we're away, so that we don't have to worry about anyone being hurt. And to that aim, I am going to give Solwind the job of manning the turrets. Big Al as well, a job of manning the turrets. And, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Manu, you can also man the turrets. You should be able to, honestly, deal with pretty much anyone who rolls through here. Outside of a focused attack. And on that note, the focused attack will be in a day and 90 now. So we've got enough time to do a bit of a wander and return to the base, I think. We'll certainly be able to hit the Hive villages. But we're taking out Jin, who is currently sporting the Thieves' backpack. We do have a larger backpack if we need to bring things back. But I think this little group here should be pretty good at doing what they need to do. So let's go ahead and open this door and head on out. We're going to go check out the Hive first, I think. Hopefully no one tries to go outside. Manu, where are you going? Oh, of course. Manu is still technically being told to man the mine. So I guess I'll turn that off just in case. Just so that we don't have any problems with that. Let's go ahead and all walk together. Okay, now, of course, heading down here, as we've seen, there's a lot of big things. We know this because, yeah, that happens a lot. We see people being eaten by them all the time. All the time. Do we want to mess with them? I'm not entirely certain that we do. Oh, you're eating a garu. That's a bit of a shame. I wouldn't mind that meat. We could take that back to the base. Swing by. What are you eating? I can't quite tell, but it's probably packable. There's a lot of stuff down there we might be able to gather. I wonder, could this group take on... No, they couldn't. Let's not be silly. There's no way in the universe we could take on a big thing. The big thing would utterly destroy us. So I would like you guys to sneak as best you can. If you get spotted, we're just going to break for it. What is your maximum run speed? 18 minus... actually, it's not too bad. You're only losing one tiny little bit of your run speed. That's amazing. Move as a group, please. Just try to sneak through. I mean, it's the middle of the day, so it's not exactly the best time to be sneaking past big things. But as long as they don't seem to want to eat us, then I'm fine with just wandering through. Totally fine. Actually, Aavak managed to remain stealthed for the majority of that. It was only when he got really close that they actually spot him. That, in and of itself, is pretty interesting. If we have to, we could possibly lure some of the big things with us down into the town, and that wouldn't be a bad idea. In all things said and done, we might even be able to get the Hivers to deal with them and then loot them ourselves. I would be all for this plan. At any rate, though, we're going to slowly make our way around these big things. And then in between these big things... Oh, no, they spotted us. Okay, break. Just run. Super run. Straight for the town. Let's get inside the town. Well, actually, just get down there for now. Ruka is currently being targeted. But Ruka is actually pretty fast on her feet. See how fast she moves up to. Or is it going for Telcast? Oh, it might be going for Telcast, actually. Oh no. Some poor individual. Piece of the tech hunters is not... Wow, really? You managed to block a beak-thing attack? What kind of skill do you have? 41 in defense. That's actually quite impressive. Alright, you guys all get down there. Aavak, you're going to peel back. I'm going to have you get involved a little bit. Now, these things have AoE attacks, which is scary. Super scary, in fact. But you might be able to help out here. Can I bodyguard? I can. Yep. No, you're not really joining in properly. Okay, hold position and just attack target. Okay, it has noticed you. That is unfortunate. It decided that, no, I'm not going to let you shoot me in the back. What kind of nonsense is this? I didn't sign up for this at all. Okay, let's whiff by far faster than it is. You're trying to pick your locks. I don't blame you. Understand? I really don't. Nope, not going to happen. Now, what we don't want is for you to actually smack Aavak in the face. That's a good shot. Just draw back. And again. And again. Draw back. Can you? Yes, you can actually duke it. Aavak's fast enough on his feet that he can withdraw after taking a shot. Don't take another shot. Wait for it to rear back. There we go. Go for it. Nice shot. And again. Oh, that's bad times. That could have been actually quite bad. Are we safely down here? It does look like we are. Where is Talcast, though? Talcast is still making its little way down. Bless you. Go ahead. Get over there. You are going to be the reason why we are super slow. And that is not ideal, frankly. Also, trying to follow what's going on over here is not ideal either. Withdraw for now. Thank you. Take a shot. And withdraw. There we go. Taking a shot. You are. Well done. The other one. Oh, really? Come on. I stopped to help you, and you're just standing over there watching this going down? I guess you are pretty beat up, aren't you? Okay. Take them down. Their food is mine. Wow, you're brave. Also, super stupid. Super stupid. If only I could tame a beak thing. What I wouldn't give for that ability. Okay. Well, clearly, I needed the stacking backpack for this one. Okay. Well, I do want to grab a bunch of gear here. So, Aavak, you just head on down. You can easily outrun pretty much everything here. You, wait up. No, I don't feel like it. Not today. Sorry. Our run speed is 35? No, that's a big thing. I was going to say, what? Really? That seems ridiculous. And it is. Basically, it's quite ridiculous. We want to be over there in the shop, so let's wander over here. Aavak should be here shortly. I'm just swinging through. Don't mind us. Just visiting. Want to see if you have any interesting things to sell? I'm probably going to take Jin's wooden backpack for those times when Aavak's going to be able to grab a bunch of stuff. Because honestly, Aavak is probably one of the, if not the fastest character that we have. He's not strong though, which is a bit of a shame. So as a result, someone else might be able to carry a lot more. The alternative option, of course, is to have Aavak trade with Jin. In fact, who is the best at carrying? No, you only got a strength of 9. Whereas you, Ruka, have a strength of 27. So, actually, sure. There we go. Let's swap these out. And no, we'll leave that one in there. And then just swap those. There we go. That will work. That will work quite well. Right, Aavak, go ahead and trade with Ruka, please. If you would be so kind as to carry all of the trade supplies. The meat we're going to take back to give to our animals. Talcast can also grab the meat from the backpack as well. Right, what do we have in here then? Human, welcome. Welcome. I've not seen anyone we can hire in these places yet, but still worth checking out your ways. You've got some hemp. That's useful. You've also got pole arms blueprint. Hive chain shirt. We don't need that. Bolts, regular bolts, unfortunately. We have got some toothpicks, though. Glorious. Let's give that to someone who's going to need them. You can take those. Sure. And we will pop the hemp over there. What on earth is this? Oh, hashish. Okay. We'll sell the animal skins. We're not going to be keeping those. But the hemp, definitely worthwhile. Alright. That was good enough there, then. I'm thinking of leaving Telkas and Hobbs and Jin down here, though. Just until Aavak and Ruka are done with a bit of scavenging. Really? Seriously, hunky bandits? Okay, well, I mean, the Hive is going to deal with you. This will be good to see. Enemies must be erased. I agree. That is a very good way of putting it. I mean, it didn't need to go down like this. This is... I'm not... Will the Hive eat you? What the Hive eat? Because it's not cannibalism if you're a different species. So there's not going to be any kind of, you know, moral issues with that. You guys go ahead and stay indoors. Alright, let's get you back up there and see if we can't grab some of that delicious, delicious meat that should be around here, I think it was. Somewhere around there. Let's go and have a poke in. Right about there will be good. Now, if we're lucky... Really... I can't imagine that the beak-things failed to fight there. Wow, you slow down a lot, though, when you're carrying all of that. That's a bit rubbish, I must say. Quite a bit rubbish, actually. How's this beak thing going? It's not doing too well. Okay, well, Aavak, you come along and help it out. If you can. And try to avoid getting caught in the middle here with the nasty fight. Go ahead. And just dodge the... Ouch! That really hurt. You just smacked me in the arm. Well then. We can easily just dupe this though. That is not a problem for us, but it is going to be nasty if you can keep that up. Let's keep falling back. Ruka should help out, I think, at some point. Now, this is a pup, so it's a lot less capable. I mean, this beak thing is just going to die now. By itself, it's not too much we need to worry about there. Ruka can possibly even take it out. It's got a 23 attack. Ruka, would you be able to do this? Especially if I pull this off your back. Go ahead and attack that target. Aavak, let's continue duking this one around. This is my testing of just how capable these enemies are when we're using our best warriors against them in one-on-one. Still probably quite a dangerous fight, to be certain. I'm trying to watch Ruka as much as I'm watching Aavak now. You're doing okay. How's that big thing doing? It's taking a fair bit of damage. This one needs a lot more work on it, though, before it goes down, unfortunately. I should probably have the others here with crossbows helping out, but Ruka's doing a good job over there, though. And yes, I could absolutely back out of this at any moment, but I choose not to. I think this is actually pretty cool to see how this fight is going down. How is this one doing? Ruka is doing an amazing job. Taking a fair bit of damage, mind, but is doing an amazing job of it. And when you think of how many things these beak things have, how many other people these beak things have killed, that we're doing this well is pretty awesome, I'll be honest. Oh, let's keep on the move. Let's get another shot in if you can. Oh, that hurt. You just got walloped in the face. Thankfully, you got a decent mask on. Alright. Keep it up. Gotta reload. Take it another shot. There we are. Another 27 points. We're going to win this fight. It would be just my luck for another beak thing to decide to join. Ah, I just said it. I said it, didn't I? I had to. Why did I have to? I just don't know. Ugh. I mean, that one is... No, that one's actually running away. From what on earth frightens a beak thing? My lord. Whatever, though. Go ahead and quickly loot this. How about keep on the move? Let's have a look at you. You're going to die from blood loss shortly. Let's keep on the move. Alright, let's pause that. Ruka, I want you to pop all of this. Oh, not open your bag. My bad. all of this into your backpack. Doesn't seem to want to work with the shift every now and then. It seems to break down. Let's drop all of that in there. There you go. And then pull that back into your inventory so you're no longer messed up with that. But that was actually not a bad little fight. What life stage are you? You're an adult. You are also an adult, actually. Okay, I want to just double check the dialogue. The master's down. I'm free at last. Well, I mean, you know, gotta take the good with the bad, I guess. At this stage, I kind of want another fighter over here. So, Hobbs, if you can make your way up here, then that would be grand. Okay, they're all going for Aavak. Ruka, I need you to draw the attack from this one big thing. Draw back. Oh no, that one's leaving. Okay, that one really doesn't want to be a part of this at all. I am absolutely okay with that. Just draw it back over Ruka. Yeah, Ruka should be able to engage. Then Aavak can get involved. There we go. I imagine this fight is going to be fairly quick. Just need a little bit more bleeding damage. And there we go. Wow. Yes, there were 2 people involved, but... And I was calling in reinforcements. I wasn't entirely confident that we were going to make it. Still, pretty amazed with what we've just managed to do. Not going to lie. Pretty amazed. Open bag. I'll take all of those, please, and thank you. Well, that's a lot of meat there for the animals. Really happy with that. I'll live. That's right. Stiff upper lip there, Aavak. Stiff upper lip. The stiffest of the upper lips, if you please. We've got a fair bit of meat over here as well that we can gather. Yeah, Hobbs, you can still make your way over here. Let's take you guys down here. Aavak's arm can be patched up in a moment. Alright, well, we should have a bunch of meat on the Garu and even the bull as well. Okay, I'll allow you to finish tending to Aavak right now. Oh, actually, do you have any more medkits? Yeah, you got loads. Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting to spend a good chunk of the day doing. We were fighting for a solid 5 hours. Still, that was pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Let's see if this beak thing has anything left. Yeah, it's got a little bit of skin. We will be just trading that away. See what you had. Some more skins. Chunk more meat. We can grab that. And a Garu backpack, actually. Hobbs, can you pick up the Garu backpack? Wow, those Garu have a ridiculous carry capacity, though. That's absolutely bonkers. Some more skins. Really? Oh, it's because they're stolen from different animals. That's an odd way of doing it, I'll be honest, but alright. Let's grab the everything then. You should be able to grab this. There we go. And also take the backpack as well. We'll sell them. We'll sell them in the Hive town, actually. We might even pick up some extra food that way as well. We're not going to deal with any of the slain here. That isn't what we came over for. But that I'm really pleased to have seen that in a one-on-one fight, Ruka can take out a pup. Whether she could take out something stronger, I don't know about that one at all. But definitely, Ruka is capable of dealing with pups. As for, I would be willing to say she'd have a chance taking out an adult, but it would be a lot more dicey. Aavak can definitely duke one based on his speed, but he took a lot of damage doing that as well, so it's not cut and dry. At any rate, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to visit this Hive town, sell off a bunch of this stuff so that we can move quickly again, and from there, I'm thinking we may head out somewhere we haven't been. we could possibly head out to... up to Stack and then over towards this area, because we haven't got much info there. Maybe we could even buy some maps in Stack. We'll have to see what we can do, but I'll bring you back when we're nearing Stack. Unfortunately, Ruka and Jin are going to have to wait outside. And welcome back. We finally made it over to Stack. Wow, that was a long night. It is day 52, 6 in the morning. We waited until darkness fell so that we could sneak past the beak-things. Unfortunately, we still managed to end up getting embroiled in a battle between a gorilla and 2 beak-things. And yeah, everyone's feeling that a little bit right now. They're definitely feeling it. But on the plus side, we're alive. We also have a few more bits and bobs with us as well. You will notice that Telkas is not with us. I had Jin take Telkas back. Telkas really couldn't move fast enough to be safe for us to take through Vane to get all the way over here. So I had Jin carry Telkas back to Dustwall and dropped off a bunch of the spoiled meat that we had there. And we've gathered some more. Now, what I would like from you guys, if you could do me a solid, is... oh, can we not place that there? Oh, that's most vexing. I really had hoped we could build this a bit closer. Okay, we can build it up here. Can we build it maybe around... yeah, sure, around this little corner right there. This will do. Maybe even up there. Sure. Bit of weather toppy, isn't it? Only not, you know, there's no ruins or anything, but still, it'll have to do. Let's get you guys up there for now, if we could. Now there is a dust bandit camp just over yonder that we're going to want to try and avoid for the most part. It looks like a couple of scallywags are trying to get in here. It looks like possibly hungry bandits, something along those lines. That is a really bad idea. In a nutshell, the Holy Nation are probably the most powerful of the factions in terms of their raw power. Their units can do substantial amounts of damage if left to their own thing. Let's get you popped down a camp bed just out here so that whilst you're sitting out here with Ruka, you can go ahead and take some time out and chill. Ruka and Jin will be out here cooking up some of the regular meat we've got. Go ahead, just, you know, relax for a little bit. Ruka, while you're here, could you please operate the fire there? That would do very nicely. And also, while you're at it, go ahead and build another camp bed as well. You can pop it right next to Jin there. Really? You do, you just don't realise it. There we go. Let me just swap those around a little bit. There you are. Boosh. There you go. We'll get that done as well. Right, so Jin and Ruka are going to enjoy a couple of bites to eat, hopefully. Yeah, I'm afraid that you're going to have to hang tight here. We're going to turn you and Jin off passive, though, just to make sure that you do take care of yourselves. Aavak, you go ahead and grab that one. Can I get Aavak to grab these? Just one, though. One for you. And then Hobbs can grab the other, as we're going to be heading into town for now. I'll also have that on our belt. Now, Aavak does have the Holy Flame, obviously, as every good Holy Nation citizen should. Blech. But we're going to head in and hopefully do okay for ourselves. Now, can I get in there through a back way in? No, just have to go through here. All right, then. That being said, actually, Hobbs, you don't realistically need to come with. And I would like it if you guys would all heal up as best you can. We've got another raid heading down to Dustwall. It's the Black Dragon Ninjas, though. And I don't think they're going to survive, I'll be honest. I don't rate their chances of survival, frankly. Aavak, you can just go ahead and make your way in. There you go. Hobbs, if you're idle, doze for a bit. That'll do, and I'll also take you off passive as well, and take you off hold too. Yeah, we've got a decent amount of noms here now. Go ahead and grab 2 for yourself, Ruka. Grab 2 for you as well. That way, you're all going to be warming your innards with some good meat. Not the bad stuff. I could make crystal flaps, but there's no point when we've actually got good meat there. Alright then, we're coming in here with 21,000 caps, thanks to all of the skins we sold at the Hive from the beak-things. Honestly, I think that's probably something we're going to do regularly. We're going to send little hunting parties out to cull some beak-things and bring back food for our animals, but also money, just really in skins. Okran hates liars and skeletons and loose women. What about tight women? What about loose men? Right. Let's see. Gecko, drifters. Human mercenary. Bard, one of the drifters. That's an interesting name. Shop guard. Thief. Griffin. It's an interesting name. For a moment I thought it was Griffith, and I was like, no, really? But no. That is very interesting. Here you have the Shinobi Ninja. Okay. Well, we've got quite a lot of people in here. Let's go and have a chat with the barkeep first and foremost, though. Customer, love and devotion, brother. Blessings from the Lords of Light, brother. What can I do for you today? Let's get down to business. I mean, I've got enough cats that I could afford to grab a couple of nice meals for us. The Holy Crusade, Scriptures of Radiance Volume 2, 1, A Holy Purpose, Birth of the Phoenix. All of these look quite interesting to read. We've also got some wanted posted there, but that's fine. Let's have a chat around. This is ultimately why I've come over here. So who have we got again? Human Mercenary. I don't really care for you. Gecko. Who be you, Gecko? Let's have a chat. You're not from the Holy Nation, huh, brother? Forgive me for my brashness, but I'm looking for work outside the city. Sure, how much are you charging? My fee is 3,000 cats. Deal, Gecko. I like you've got a determined look. Very well, you shall be Eliza, sorry, Elisa? My lord. Eliza, welcome. There we go. Now, let's have a look at your stats then. Probably going to all be ones if you're only 3,000 cats. Okay, yeah, all ones. I've got Human Mercenary. No, I don't think so. What about you? Bard. Looks like all of your skills are ones as well. So, and I say, hey, wiggle on over this way, Muffin. I tell you, I've never seen someone so steamed so fast. So I took the, oh, glass is empty. Say, pal, lend me some cash. I'll make it worth your while. Will you now? I'm looking for fighters, not drunks. You wouldn't happen to be a fighter, would you? Will you now? Obligatory eyebrow raise. Tell you what, I'll sing you a song. Ahem. On second thought, pay me 3,000 cat, my 3,000 cat tab, and I'll sing you tales till the sun stops setting. Know all the good ones, and got a voice with writing songs about. Ha! How about a demonstration before I go all in? Ahem. There once was a pixie above all the clouds. She soared with the zephyrs, gallant and proud. She went to the crest and swam with something, her breast. She went to I don't remember, but they make her queen at the end. So pretty good, eh? I'm glad we picked that, actually. Okay, surprisingly, yeah. I mean, it's certainly better than Hobbs singing. So, yeah, okay, 3,000 cats it is. Welcome, Bard. I'm on the fence about changing your name. Because you've got a bit more of a story to you. Usually, the ones that have stories don't let you change their names, but I'm going to leave it as Bard for now. Let me know in the comments what your opinions are, whether we should change Bard's name to something else, or whether we should let him keep this and hopefully live up to his name. There we go, Bard. Welcome to the group. That's 2 people. That's actually fairly good. Who else we got? We've got 1 more. Well, let's go and have a chat with you then, Griffin. Possibly, maybe, Griffith. In another life. I had a dream last night. The Lord of Light, Okran, himself came to me, and he told me that I would meet a wealthy wanderer from the outside. The wealthy wanderer will lead me to the truth, will lead me to the origin of the first extinction. With this, the land of the Holy Nation will finally find peace. First extinction? What is that? The destruction of the ancient capitals thousands of years past. According to the doctrine of the Holy Lord Phoenix himself, it was the agents of... the skeletons that caused the extinction. Oh, the robots. And it will happen again. How and why? I don't know. But this very belief is what tears our society apart. It instills such an overwhelming fear and suspicion into our nation that we've begun to destroy our very own society by our own hands. Ooh. Okay, this is going in a bit of a different direction. I kind of like the way you're thinking, that it's suspicion and paranoia that's causing you to turn a lot of that hatred inwards. I'm still overflowing outwards, of course, but finding the truth will calm that fear. And you think that I will lead you to your salvation? Poor skeletons. They get so much crap from you, zealots. Finding the truth will calm that fear? I believe so. And Okran will show me, if you are the one to lead me to that truth. So, Wanderer, I will follow you, but it will cost you 9,000 cats. Do you have the coin? 9,000 cats? What a con. Get it. I have the cats, but do you have the skill? I have the battle experience. I am an ex-Holy Sentinel, after all, although a little out of practice, truth be told. It's been a few years now since I left on my pilgrimage, but I would not expect you to pay more than my worth, Wanderer. I wish I could see his skills, but that's the most expensive follower that we've come across. I'm kind of curious to know what 9,000 cats will get us. Also, it seems like it's a bit of a quest, and an interesting one at that. I'd be honoured to have you following me. There we go. Well, we're somewhat poor again. But let's have a look at you. First, we'll check out Bard. I think you're just basically all ones. Now, see, this is the thing. Bard, I could change the name, but Griffin here, no name change. And wow, you come pretty stacked in terms of combat skills. Alright. I like it. A lot, actually. Well, we've grown our little group by 3. Let me just quickly go check over with Ruka. How's the meat going? It's going okay. You can grab some more. How are you doing, though? You're doing quite well, actually. Shack are pretty hard to hurt. This is very, very fortunate, really, when you think about it. Alright. Well, I would like you 3 to head on out and go hang with Ruka. That'll do. Aavak, though, I want you to do some more things. We've got an armor shop. We've got repair shop. Gadgets, I imagine. Got another trader. We've got armor, I'm going to guess. That looks like a helmet. Alright, let's head into the traders. If I can pick up... well, we don't strictly need... Oh, whoa, what's going on out there? Oh, my lord. Whatever it was over with bloody fast. Take a look around. Very well. You have very similar hair and beard to me. How can I help? Well, first and foremost, you can show me your goods. Nothing really. I was hoping there might be a little bit of hemp, but I guess I could take the research books. Sure. We'll take them back with us. Is there anywhere else that we might find? That is a no entry sign. No, I don't think we're gonna find any more. Only one bar, though, is a little bit surprised. Ah, here we are. We've got general... Oh, sorry, not general storage. a boot shop. See, I'm used to that sign, meaning I can buy sleeping bags. But fine, I will have a look at your boots. Let's talk to you. Divine blessings, brother. What can I do for you today? Well, you can show me your boots. Ah, see? Backpacks. It's a boot shop and a backpack shop. How marvelous. There we go. This is what I wanted. Location already known. Map of the border zone. Yes. Town's way station. I will take it. Also got Drifter's Boots recipe. I mean, wouldn't be a bad one to have. High grade Drifter's Boots there. How much are they worth? They're worth a decent chunk. I mean, these ones give me a little bit of better athletics and combat. These ones reduce my stealth. But have good good armor. Oh, I'm not sure on this one. I'm thinking maybe we do want to get rid of the sandals in favor of it. Yeah, I'm going to grab these. Yeah. Bit of an upgrade there. And we've probably got enough to buy one or two more. Grab you. And you, and someone else can get a bit of an upgrade with that. Okay, thank you. Alright, let's have a look at this map then. One location has been added. It wasn't really in the direction I wanted it to be, but I suppose it's fine. Okay, we've got a bit of a nest out there, but nothing that we really need to worry about. Alright then, Aavak, let's get you down here. We can trade over some boots as well. And then we definitely need to start making our way back, because we've got... Oh, they're outside already. I hadn't noticed that happening. My goodness. Do we have a dialogue for that? What you doing? What you doing? Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, they are in there. Okay, let's head over. In fact, they're fighting already. Well done, everyone. Let's see. Let's play. This place better have good loot. Really? Can't face going back to the boss empty-handed again. Damn it, they've worked out to go the other way. That's most vexing, actually. Miss Minnie, I'm afraid that for now I am going to need you to be back on... Oops. I'm going to need you back on engineering. Can we get that added in there? Doesn't look like... Well, I can always add it down that way. Then pop that all the way back up. I'm going to need you guys to make sure this is safe. Okay, who's the most likely one to take out? Maybe we'll let them talk a little bit more. I'll give the rest of it... Oh no, never mind. We've already started to engage. Yep. The attack has begun. There are a lot of them though, so... hopefully you guys can do a decent chunk of damage. Yeah, they're gonna bleed out super fast. Okay. How fast is this wall is gonna go down crazy fast, so I'm gonna need you guys to be very quick on this damage here. Because that wall will not last forever. Not with just not with three of you not pitching in with the fixing. Though, thankfully, Matt and Miss Minnie aren't doing a bad job. Let's head back. Okay, you're almost back together as a group. Excellent news. Alright, let's find out then. You've got a decent pair of boots on you. You also have a pretty solid pair of boots. These can go to Eliza. There you are. Bard, got nothing. You've already got standard grade. So, standard grade to Bard. And I guess, actually, yeah, Eliza, you can have them as well. There you go. And we'll sell those later. Though, that being said, Hobbs, yeah, I like your boots at the moment. Yeah, generally speaking, I think we're good. Okay, then. Let's grab some meat for you. Hopefully Rukia can immediately stock that up. How much more meat have you got? You've got loads. Alright. I think we might have to just carry a lot of that back with us. And eat it when we can. Rukia? Sorry, Ruka? I keep saying Rukia! It's because someone asked me in the comments recently, could you please rename Ruka to be Rukia? I was like, ah! My mind has been infected. Too much bleach. Mind bleach. Right, okay, so Ruka, grab that out. This may finish one more process. Dismantle that. Yep. And Ruka, you can grab that. Jin, dismantle it, please. Grab it. Hobbs, dismantle, grab. And Bard, you can take the last bit. And then we're good to go. Now, unfortunately, this group they're going to have a rough time. I'm going to be honest, they are not going to be the best at getting through this area. We've got a camp just down there somewhere. So this is going to be a bit of a rough trek for you guys, actually. Move as a group, though. Wherever you can. Head over there. Wow, we can see all of that going on from this distance. Well, no, we can't, obviously, but interesting, though. Right, let's have a look how this is playing out. The the gate is taking a lot of damage, but we have done a fair bit of damage to them as well. Thankfully, the crossbows do not have any kind of ammo. You might just bleed out. Big Al, are you aiming at that one? Shoot that. There we go, well done. Let's try and focus fire where you can. Big Al, go for this guy at the back. In fact, all of you go for them. There you go. And hopefully... Oh, Miss Minnie went off to get some food, really? This is not the time, Miss Minnie. Let's be honest. Right. All of you focus at the same person. Try and take him down. There we go. This is getting a bit better now. This is the way we need to do it. Once we've got 4 people, and if we're microing it, making sure that they're all aiming at the same target, then we should be able to weather any kind of attack, or at least an attack of this caliber. The Bandit Bones are probably going to be a much bigger deal. And as we whittle down their active number, their capacity to do damage, there we go. The Bandit raid against Dustwall has been defeated. Hooray! Marvellous, in fact. Now, there's going to be loads of things out there I wouldn't mind taking. Their weapons specifically, I would be particularly happy to grab hold of. How long have we got till the Band of Bones raid? Only 17 hours. Black Dragon Ninjas, not super happy with that, I imagine. Yeah. Also, if we can improve our dealings with the Shek Kingdom, then eventually we will be afforded less rent, or rather they won't take rent. As you can see, we've got our farms going up right now. We've got a little bit of wheat there. We've also got the hemp farm. I just downgraded it to the point that we had enough hemp to start the farm itself. We have got a little hemp storage bin, so we'll be upgrading that one as and when we get the opportunity. But for now, what I really need is to see you guys make sure you're heading home and not being eaten by anything out here in the border zone, because that could easily take place. Right, can we get over to the rebel base? I imagine we can. Let's be on the move. So, my ex-sentinel, Mr. Ex-sentinel, they drink in the Holy Nation? Oh, cool. Bit of story. I like it. Who's asking? We need to know who's taking part in this conversation. Oh, wrong thing. It's Jin. Okay. It's fantastic. Marvelous. I love the little chats going. Alcohol? It is legal, but frowned upon. Okay. So, not full prohibition, just social prohibition. Guessing a squeaky clean guy like you never drank a drop then. I should get you on some blood rum. Alright. There was this one time I had one glass of the stuff. Woke up in a bog with no eyebrows and a new samurai helmet. One glass of what? Good times. Oh, that was probably Jin saying it, actually. Let's check back in on that. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that was Jin. Very well, Jin. I feel your name is quite fitting. Jin is my Achilles heel when it comes to alcohol, so yeah, that story could easily have been me. I had one bottle of gin, just one. There. Aavak, try not to fall behind if you could, please. There is a camp nearby. We are not too far off from our old hunting ground, though. And I think at this point we should be able to get over there easily enough. So I'm not going to worry too much about running it. Now, the only issue is that Hub is more or less dead for all intents and purposes for our needs. There's no activity there anymore. The bartender is an ex-bartender, and the Hub is an ex-Hub as a result. Now, how long? 16 hours. Now, I believe it's 16 hours, and then they will start their approach. So we've got time to do a little bit of stuff. Let's go have a quick chat. A new buyer. Welcome. You've seen me a million times. What do you mean a new buyer? My lord. I will buy those, though. Does anyone have anything we could sell? Sure, I'll sell some of the meat. That we can continue to buy. Anything else? Not really. Not really. How's everyone doing for food? No one is doing well for food anymore. We've pretty much eaten through our food. Alright. Well, what we can do at the very least is share it out a bit. One to Jin, one to Hobbs, one to Ruka. Though Ruka is probably the one who needs it the least, to be honest. Considering they've got a backpack full of meat. But that'll do. Right then, well, I suppose we will pop into the hub, see how the place is doing. But I don't believe that there's any kind of regeneration of NPCs. That if a bartender gets killed, that a new one will rise to take their place. Be inducted into the sacred rituals of the barkeep. Afraid not. There doesn't seem to be a taverniers guild in Kenshi. But we could swing by our old haunts. See what's going on in here. We could even tear some of this down, actually. Might be worth it. We'll leave the battery. Honestly, that's our gift to the town. Our gift to the town. Let's go ahead and dismantle that. Oh, my lord. Okay. So, Aavak. Let's slow that down a little bit. Go ahead and grab all of this, please. Unfortunately, this is actually, thinking about it, better for Ruka. So let's drop all those off, because Ruka will be able to stack them in her backpack at the very least. That was an awful lot of iron plates there. Okay, so Ruka, continue grabbing all of the iron plates. We'll cart these back to Dustwall. We'll leave the lights on in here. You know, if anyone wants to come in here, shield themselves from the desert heat, or indeed the desert winds. That's fine. I don't think there's much else here that we really need. I think we tore down everything else we wanted to take with us. I'll leave that there for the same reason again. The light and all that. Ooh, someone is actually going inside. Is there anyone here? No. Much sadness. Just got Taco of the Tech Hunters. And the Pacifier. This place is just littered with broken dreams at this point. All of that stuff in there that no one will ever be able to get. Ruka, can you... There we go, let's fix all of that. There we are. Ruka has decided to join us once again. Hooray. Okay, so we just want to get over to Dust Wall. Go ahead and head over there right now. And whilst you're making the way there, we'll go and check out what's going on. There's a couple of people outside. Probably just really messed up. The wall is almost repaired, but wow, it's taken a while. Actually, on this point, Miss Minnie, I should have taken your engineering off the moment you were done with that. Because these farms need to be tended. Like, really badly, actually. My lord. Super badly. Soulwind should... Well, actually, I'm going to take engineering off Soulwind as well. Soulwind, you just focus on food for now. How much food do we have here still? No, we're actually doing alright. I guess it's a decent amount less people here, but still. We've grown our little group by 3 people, and I think that was a big success for us. I'm pretty happy with it myself, though they have no training, much like Soulwind, in any kind of combat. So it's going to be a bit of a rough couple of days, though at this point we can at least build some training dummies and the likes to allow them to get a little bit more practiced, and that will probably be something that we'll have at least Bard and Soulwind working on quite extensively. The rest, though, no need for that. Hello, who be you? No, I don't think you are actually going to be making it out of here. Attack target. There we are. Nope. What on earth's going on? Don't hold. Also, turn off ranged. Why are you running away? I have no idea what's going on there. You just get in there. There we go. That's a bit better. No survivors. Nicely blocked. I also want Aavak to get a little bit of training as well. There we are. After the attacks with the beak-things, I definitely feel that we need more of our main combatants to get better at this. Ooh, ouch. That was unfortunate. It's a bit of a shame that they can wield their swords so well with one arm completely broken and jellified. Aavak's taking a lot of damage here, though. Are you going to be able to take them down, I wonder? Not if you can't get a cut in soon, I fear. No, Aavak went down. Wow, okay. That is embarrassing. I should have sent Ruka in. Ruka can probably already make it back and deal with that and then carry Aavak back as well. But everyone else, we need you guys to get into Dust Wall. So head on down. There are so many weapons out here I want, but that is going to take a lot of time to sort out, which is frustrating. I really shouldn't have just left Aavak there. That was hubris, and Aavak has paid the price. Oh well. You will be unconscious for a little while, but generally it shouldn't be too bad. There we go. We're also researching the ability to make better iron plates with Iron Plate 2 and Iron Plate 3 as well. There we go. Ruka, let's go ahead. Hoist him up and carry him back. Okay, right then. Well, with all of that said and done, I think that's what we're going to be wrapping up this episode. It wasn't quite as big of a journey as I was hoping it would be. I'll be honest, but you know what? It's not so terrible, really, guys. Really, you decided to attack now. You fools! You fools! All right, everyone, get out there. Take them out. They're just hungry bandits. They are not going to survive this. Though some of our people might not survive if everyone is shooting the turrets all the time. So, you know what? How about no more turret gunner for you, or you, Manu. No more of that. Right, you're heading back out to grab some iron from here. You know what? You can go back to working the Iron Man for now. In fact, yeah, you can be the only one who works on that for now. Close your eyes and embrace the pain. Well, that's a little bit cultish. Right, okay, well, everyone is back. We're going to have to find jobs for Griffin, Bard, and Eliza. going to keep saying that wrong. But I'm fairly happy to have grown our group. We should be able to get it. Ooh, what's wrong with Manu? Who's attacking you? People who are going to regret doing so is the answer to that. There we go. But that's going to be it for us for now. Hopefully we can get this place a ship shape. I may have one of our Greenlanders, so Bard perhaps will chip in with the farms, I'm thinking. It's going to take a little while for Bards to completely train up with manning the farms, but it'll help. Every little bit will help. And Griffin, obviously, is a fairly competent fighter. Eliza, oh my lord, is going to, I'm not sure yet, possibly even start training up as a turret gunner. That might be quite a useful one, or just to help out with the industry. Either way, that's going to be it for me for now. I really, really do hope you've enjoyed and are looking forward to the next episode, where we will almost certainly be dealing with the Band of Bones. And we will put our defenses to the real test. So I'll see you then. But until then, do take care, everyone.